Hi, welcome to Words on Wellness, and I am so excited to come to you tonight. And I decided that this video should be outside because it is way too nice to be inside making this video on sports nutrition. And where else do you do sports but outside? So passionate about. But let me just be clear. I am not a certified sports dietitian, but with 35 years of experience of being in competitions, mostly running, but also some triathlons and some duathlons and things like that, and then just sports throughout high school and college, I feel like I have a pretty good knowledge base about sports nutrition. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment and ask them. But I just want to make a couple tips tonight when it comes to sports nutrition on a general level. So no matter what your sport, your competition is, you really want to practice your nutrition. And that is coming from someone that has done it all right and felt amazing and has done it wrong, and we'll leave it there. I will not tell you what happens when it goes all wrong. Okay, you can pretty much imagine what happens. Okay, so when it comes to eating the day of your race, you really need to know ahead of time what that's going to be. So let's say you are someone that gets really nervous. Now, me, I don't get butterflies in my stomach on race day. I get the good old pterodactyls. Like, I am like nervous, excited. I don't care. I'm very open. I'm going to be open with you. When anyone even talks about running or I talk about a race, I'm in the bathroom. Okay. It's just lucky that I'm not in the bathroom in the middle of the video, but that's how excited I get. Like, that's just how my GI tract works. It's been like that since high school. And so I feel kind of blessed, where some people have struggles with that. So that's why you really, really, really want to practice what you are going to eat on race day. So hopefully you have that figured out and you have practiced your training runs, training bike rides, training whatever, and to figure that out. Now, a couple tips. Let's say your race is at 7 a.m. I would go ahead and practice running, biking, whatever it is at that time. You also want to make sure that, okay, let's say you do your training run and that day at 7 o'clock, you felt a little sick. Well, maybe you ate at 5:30. Well, then I would back that up by 15 minutes. Try eating at 5:15 and see how you feel. So there's just like this entire process. I cannot say enough, but I'm not even being, what do you call it? Like, just because I'm a dietitian, I think nutrition is most important, but it can make or break your running race, okay? So it's so sunny out here. I'm just going to change the view a little bit so I can see you. It's gorgeous. The sun's coming over just about at sunset. So, but I just want to say, yeah, so if your race is at 7, then you want to be practicing your training run at 7, and not just 1 or 2. I would do about 2 or 3, training runs. And my go-to meal a lot of times is just a small bowl of oatmeal or a little bit of cereal. I am a gluten-free eater. I get very sick feeling if I have any gluten. Definitely wouldn't do that near or close to competition. So, I know those things. Maybe you're someone that tolerates milk. Maybe you're not, but you should know that ahead of time. There is nothing worse than being at a competition or a race and the GI tract is going, ugh. That's not going to help your results, okay? If you're someone that's maybe a weekend warrior, you're just going to get up and go run a 5K or something, I never highly advise that because I'm always worried about injury, but I would just keep your pre-race nutrition very, very basic, very, very bland. Some people can tolerate a banana, no problem. Other people, that would be way too heavy. Maybe a piece of toast. I'm all about nutrition, so normally I would say like whole wheat toast. But if it's a race day, I would say, even like I hate to say it, white bread or something, but just something not so dense or so full of fiber or whole grains if you're someone that gets very sensitive. I have had athletes that have eaten like those little fruit chews. If that works for you, but here's the thing, I think that it might give you an intense high blood sugar or an intense like peak in your in your blood sugars, and then you might crash. So me personally, I tend to do more of that, like I said, oatmeal with, I actually put peanut butter in my gluten-free oatmeal. It works. Sounds gross, but don't knock it till you try it. I might put some blueberries, peanut butter, and all that in my oatmeal if it's a marathon or a longer run. But again, just practice and plan. If you're a biker or you have competitive bike races, then I would say it's okay probably to eat a little bit more of your normal breakfast, your normal routine, because think about it. When you're biking, I'm not saying it's not difficult because biking is awesome, but what happens is bikers, they don't have the same jostling of their GI tract as runners do. Like, think when we're running, it's a lot of GI movement. Where biking, you tend to be more sedentary. So that is why you really want to practice depending on what sport you're doing for that day. If you're someone that loves to go walking, awesome. I mean, I have tried to speed walk or race walk. Oh my gosh, that's more difficult than running. But like something like that might affect your stomach. But if you're just going for a walk, I would just have a little snack before you go if you're used to that. I know some of you probably work out and you're fasting and you work out. Your body has gotten used to that. But again, it's so individualized and you need to practice it so you feel amazing on race day. That's what I have for you today. I'm going to talk lots more about sports nutrition. You can just see how excited I get. I actually have on an Ironman shirt. I completed one. That's a fun story. The running portion was not a problem, but maybe you can see I'm not like a big upper body strong lady. So I was with a group of guys that I think they were past vets. I met them with my friend and they pretty much like helped throw me over stuff. So it worked. It worked, but it was like a lot of black and blue marks after, but I did it once. I don't know if I have to do it again, but it was awesome. But I encourage all of you to just go for it. Put something on your calendar, reach for the stars, and then just do your best and forget the rest. Okay, stay tuned till the next video. And if you like what you're hearing and seeing, please subscribe to my video channel. Thank you so much.